Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? Now, I was, as you know, on the YouTubes enjoying myself, and unfortunately I heard some news from one of the many content creators that I watch. His name is Destiny, and apparently he is breaking up with his wife. And the reason for doing so is because the wife got attached to a man who has no job and no money and moved into her. Yes, that man is a hobosexual. Now, if you guys don't know what the hobosexual is an individual who will typically engage in, let's say, coitus in order to, get a living. Okay. Now, of course, many people will engage in that because they don't have anywhere else to go. And that's just the unfortunate reality for a lot of people. However, we're not here to just talk about that. We're here to talk about the economics of homosexuality and how you yourself can become empowered from learning such information, not necessarily to become a homosexual, but to actually empower yourself economically. So let's begin. Now, with my research, I stumbled across the person. His name is Homeless Joe. He appeared on Dr. Phil. He has done numerous works, such as sleeping with plenty of women from various places around the world, particularly when he is in New York and in the upper Northeast area. Now, he has done all of this while he was homeless. Yes, this is a man who engaged in the stuff that he has done as he was homeless. Now, the question you need to ask yourself is, how was he able to do this? At the end of the day, it was based upon what? One thing and one thing alone: sales. Okay, he's a 6'4" tall man, and he introduced himself to the ladies, of course, and convinced them to hang out. And then they bump bodies, and he just goes upon the next day. Okay, still homeless, still living on the streets. Now, let me tell you something real quick. Okay, being a homosexual is not a good thing at all, because you know what? You don't want to engage in coitus just to have a place to sleep. However, you can learn something from homosexuals, and that is what I would like to call sales. If we're going to come back down to this content creator, Destiny, right? Destiny, if you don't know, he is a content creator who has been doing his craft for over a decade. I believe since 2011, if I'm correct. I could be wrong in that. But since 2011. And he has essentially built a following that has allowed him to, in his words, make over $1 million a year. Now, his wife, who he met about 5 years ago, they're married here in the United States. They have an open relationship. And his wife was able to get with this dude in, Sweden or what have you. And this dude is homeless. Now, why is that? Because of the economics of the situation. See, that other guy, because he was homeless, because he didn't have any job aspirations, he was capable of focusing all of his time just with Destiny's wife to comfort her, give her information, and just, validate her. Destiny, because he's a business owner, is constantly doing what? Working. He's always doing what? His business. Always doing what? Being a professional. So he's not always there to try and validate his wife, etc. Now, once again, what does this have to do with economics? I want you to understand something. It is your job to realize that you have to hold on and nurture your relationships, right? If, let's say, I want to make a sale, okay, what's the best way to make a sale? Do I just go up to someone and say, hey, you know what? You seem nice. Why don't you buy this product? This product is going to help you, etc. Or do I just, develop a rapport, you know, develop a foundation and a system so that those people could come to me or I could come to them and get them to, consume a product or service. For instance, let's look at Dave Ramsey. Okay. Dave Ramsey became bankrupt from his company. All right. If you don't know, he used to have a real estate company. He did some things, went south, bankrupt. Okay. What did he do next? He went to his network, a church group, and over the years, doing 10, 16-hour days, he was able to convince the people in his network that they should follow his financial plan so that they would be capable of becoming successful, etc. Okay? That's what he did. Now, for you, because once again, you're not trying to become a hobosexual like Joseph Slaney, which is his real name, you want to do the same. You want to engage in sales. You want to be consistent. You want to market yourself. Okay. As I said before, it's always going to be important that you market yourself, as well as making sure that you are capable of doing what? Networking with people, building up that network so you can make repeated sales. I've noticed something quite a lot. Okay. And this goes back down to the hobosexuals. Most people don't want to engage in sales. The most sales that they do in their lives revolves around them doing job applications, right? So you're writing your job application to convince people that, hey, you should get with me. Here's the problem. If it takes a machine to receive what you have, it will take a machine to reject what you have. Okay? Let me repeat this again. If it takes a machine to receive what you have, it'll also take a machine to reject what you have. Why does this all come together? Well, let me explain something, right? A lot of companies, they have a filtering process. What is that filtering process? The filtering process is if you don't have a particular keyword, okay, or you have that keyword in, we will either reject you, or you can move on to the next round of criteria where we're going to, look at your resume. Okay. What we need to, well, I shouldn't say we, but what you need to understand is that with the standards that are going on, you're not going to be capable of doing what you want to do, not through the sales, not through the marketing, etc. And you'll fall flat. Okay. And that's exactly what happened to Homeless Joe. He's not doing too well today. I know he blew up on YouTube many years ago. And right now he's still being homeless. He looks way more skinny and he looks rather sickly. And why is that the case? Because even though he had the sales, okay, as well as marketing himself, you know what he didn't do? That Dave Ramsey did, as I said earlier on this YouTube video. He, Joseph Slaney, did not build a network. He, Joe, Homeless Joe, the man who had coitus with all those women, did not develop a network with those women in order to make more money, make more cash, etc. So if you took anything away from this video, As I said before, sales, marketing, networking. That's all I gotta say. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And that is all. Bye.